Make drama a real life, but a real life make it as a drama. As Babuji says, pretend that you're angry. You may not bite someone, but you can hiss and you know show a kind of a wall around you that I will not tolerate this. I cannot tolerate this. You may not respond with or react with anger, but you can pretend to be angry without allowing that anger to touch your heart. Why do people get angry? First reason is when someone either justifiably or not so justifiably blames an individual, okay, and you can't handle it. First thing is to have a dialogue with the person who makes you angry. Have a heart to heart talk and see how we can stop this. Second thing is, if you are about to get angry on someone, it's always good to take a pause, reflect on it. That instead of getting angry now, I'll get angry tomorrow, and you'll buy time. And during that few hours, you might realize why the other person was getting angry, and perhaps you might not even get angry. You might even feel regret that why I was supposed to, or why I was intending to get angry and teach that person a lesson. So the right reasons will come up why you should not be angry. See, and justifiably or not, sometimes other persons are creating situations where you become helpless and you are forced to get in such a situation and express your mind in a very unkind way. I think at that time, if I were you, I would just pretend. Life of pretension is very good. We have all these actors, actresses, and one question they ask me, how should we act in such a way that it is most impressive? I said, make it as realistic as possible. If you have to cry, be realistic about the whole thing. If you have to get angry, be realistic about the whole thing. But when it comes to real life, make it a drama. Make drama a real life, but a real life, make it as a drama. As Babuji says, pretend that you're angry. You may not bite someone, but you can hiss and you know show a kind of a wall around you that I will not tolerate this. I cannot tolerate this. You may not respond with or react with anger, but you can pretend to be angry without allowing that anger to touch your heart, because anger is such a thing that not only you cast an anger spell on others and hurt others, but as a result you also get affected. Your heart becomes very toxic at that time, and at that time heart releases certain hormones which increases your blood pressure. Heart starts beating very fast, and the whole system becomes stressed. So we should pretend that we are angry, but without really getting angry. And meditation is a key where we learn so many things, good, bad, how to create a drama. Also, meditation teaches us all these things. Not only the divine aspect, but also the worldly aspect of our existence. That's why, Lord Krishna in Gita, he talks so boldly and so highly about yoga. Yoga karmasu kausalam. Everything becomes kausal, perfect. Even, when we watch some movies where there are murder scenes and the cases are going on in the court, and they make the decision whether it was premeditated murder or accidental murder. Premeditated means something which was thought about so well planned, contemplated from all angles. So, meditation is one way of looking at things from all angles. And that's the only thing that will give us answers to every problems, not just anger. To every problem, you will be able to study that problem from all angles. Whether solution emerges from it or not, that's a different thing. But having studied that, you will be able to know whether there is a solution to it or not, and what can be the solution. That will be the next step. So as all these things unfolds, as we tackle each problem,